How are we doing? How are we doing, 5th grade? This is your teacher, Mr. Dooley. Welcome to a brand new unit. Instead of going into a new grammar unit, we're actually going to be starting our kind of first look at what an essay is. Now, this word says essay. I want you to pause the video right now and tell me what comes to mind, or just, tell yourself aloud what comes to mind when you see this word. So pause now, and I'll be right back. All right, so some of the words that you may have associated with this word might be uh-oh, or oh no, or holy moly, is he about to make us write essays? Yeah, I am. Ugh, your worst nightmare. But don't worry, we are going to make essays. We're going to pretty much take an essay, take it from your negative view of it, it's hard work, it's paragraphs, writing, bleh. We're going to take that and turn it into something that you like to do, because essays are actually a really important part of education. You are going to be writing essays for the rest of your life. And I promise you, right now, to many of you, they might seem like the worst thing in the world. I'm going to help change that. But before we get into that, what is an essay? In short, an essay is a series, really a series of paragraphs that explain, that can also persuade. So, series of paragraphs that, and that's the thing, we have several things that essays can do. Like I said before, they can, we get a better color here. They can, first of all, they can explain. I've written many essays while I was in college explaining things like maybe a certain research topic, the endangerment of great white sharks, or any kind of sharks for that matter. If you don't know, sharks are a lot of times killed because of their fins on their backs. Make for really good food. I did an essay literally just on that. 3 to 4 paragraphs about that. They can explain. They can also persuade. You might be thinking, what does persuade mean? Well, let me put you a little scenario. You're at a store and you see your favorite video game or favorite toy that you've seen on all the commercials. You can't just be like, hey mom, give me that. You gotta persuade her, right? You gotta kind of sneak in there and be like, so mom, this game, this toy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't function without it, mom. If you're persuading someone, you're trying to make them think or kind of agree the way that you do. So, essays explain, essays persuade, sometimes essays create. Some essays, you're kind of, in some essays, you're more of the creative writer. You might be writing an essay to just sort of get your feelings out, get your expressions out. But no matter what you do with an essay, it has to have structure. Later in the week, I'm going to show you a little bit more about what a good essay is supposed to look like. But for now, I'm telling you why we write essays. They are the way that we can express and explain our thoughts or our knowledge that we have gathered from either the internet, books, or other sources like that. So, one more pause. What is something that you might like to write an essay about? It can literally be any topic in the world. Yes, even Fortnite. Any topic in the world. What would you want to write an essay about? So pause and come back, and I'll share with you what I'd like to write an essay about at this moment. Hey, welcome back. So, if it were up to me, because I'm a big old comic book nerd, I would love to write an essay about how Batman has changed from 1960 all the way up to 2020. Do you see? Essays don't have to be about, the Declaration of Independence. I found all this research about it on the internet, I guess. I don't really know what it's talking about. It doesn't have to be about that. And I'm not the guy, I'm not the teacher, I'm not the fella that's just going to be like, you know what, we're going to write an essay on what you're doing in social studies, or we're going to write an essay about what you're doing in science. No, I'm the guy, I'm the teacher, I'm the fella that's going to allow you to write essays on what you're interested in, with some reason. So, that's our intro today. Your Google Forms assignment is simple. You are going to tell me, kind of going back to where we paused there just then, you're going to go back and tell me what you want to write an essay about. Any sort of topic. There are no wrong answers unless you put cuss words or something inappropriate in there. That would be wrong. But what do you want to write an essay about? What do you want to write 2 to 3 paragraphs about to explain or persuade me or create for me? What do you want to do? This has been Mr. Dooley. This has been day 1 of our intro into essay unit. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys later.